Hey, it's Vana, and welcome back to Dark Souls, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we activated this central pillar here thing, which is going to allow us to move straight forward into the giant castle of Anorlando. But actually, before we do that, what we want to do, and also I said I was going to go to the bonfire in the last episode and heal back up. You can see I only have 5 Estus flasks, but I realized we don't really need to go all the way back to that bonfire, even though we just did open a shortcut. Oh, and I also just realized this is actually not going to lead us to where I wanted to go. Okay, yeah. So this is actually going to lead us to a different room, as well as a bonfire, I believe. I may be wrong, though. No, actually, I think I might be wrong. Yes, I am wrong. Alright, so here we have another one of these contraptions, which is just going to raise and lower that. Basically, the only reason these exist is if you lock yourself out, basically, like, I don't know, if you're down here and then that thing is up there, you need to pull that so it comes back down so you can get back on it, basically. Alright, so this is where we want to be. I thought we were in a different room, but no. So in this room, not only is there going to be all of the dead remains. Dead remains is a little bit redundant, isn't it? But also a whole bunch of these guys, and basically they're not really that difficult. We just need to watch out for them swamping us because there's a lot of them in this area. Alright, and our goal is to getting to the end of the hall over there. Our goal is to get to the end of the hall. And basically, as we activate them, they have a very big aggro range. But that's okay, we'll just get behind this pillar. And we'll take them on one by one. Can't believe that throwing knife hit me. That guy must feel so lucky. Alright, we don't want to die, though, so kill this guy before he hits me again. He did hit me again. Let's use one Estus flask. Okay, some throwing knives, probably the most useless item in this entire game for both PvE and PvP. Aiming stuff like that is terrible, number 1, and number 2, it doesn't really do any damage at all. I forget if there are poison throwing knives in this game, though. I know for a fact there are in Dark Souls 2. But poison throwing knives are better because obviously you can start stacking poison and hope to poison your enemy. So like I said, we cut down that chandelier and now we can activate it, although all of these guys are going to aggro. Look at that throwing knife curve. These people are like straight out of Wanted. Alright, let's just go ahead and... Oh, that was bad. Alright. So die. Oh, that bastard. Alright, we need to run from here because we can get comboed to death very easily, especially when these guys keep landing very lucky throwing knives. Oh my god, they backstabbed me. Can't die here. I really cannot die here, so let's get away from... Oh my god! Combo backstab. Well, that's what I was talking about with these guys comboing you to death. Alright, so we're doing better this time around. I think there are... Well, we can see 2 more, but there's probably a lot more hiding around these pillars. So let's draw them over here. The only issue is they do that jumping attack and then they roll. Well, they usually roll after they do that, but that guy didn't. Alright, so let's circle this guy and backstab him. You can see we're going to do like 638 damage or something like that to these guys. Alright, so that's probably not all of them. These guys are very sneaky. But let's go back and get these throwing knives. I think throwing knives are the only thing that these guys can drop. Let's also pick up the item that was in the chandelier. What is this item? Sorcery Great Magic Weapon. So that basically just boosts the attack of a weapon that you put that on. Okay, so there's a guy over there. I know for a fact that item by this dude is pretty good. So let's go ahead, or items, I should say. Kill you. Any more that we can see? I'm not seeing anybody. And here we have the Black Iron set, which is basically a very big, heavy set of armor that we don't want. So we still have... It's like the medium roll. Yeah, we don't really need a fast roll considering we have the, we're doing like a sword and shield type of build right now. I mean, if I was more comfortable with this game, I would have a fast roll build like I did on my main character in the last playthrough. But right now, I'm a little bit more comfortable with the sword and shield. All right, so here we have a giant painting, and as you can see, it's like a painting of like a snow-covered bridge leading up to a mountain. Let's go ahead and examine it, shall we? So we just got Super Mario 64'd. We got pulled into the painted world of Ariamis, and we cannot go backwards. We can only go forwards because that bridge is not complete. So this is a completely optional area of Dark Souls, just like going back to the Undead Asylum. However, it's probably my favorite part of the entire game. I know it's definitely like in my top 3. What was that? It was just the bushes conflicting with the cameras, or the camera. But yeah, this is a very cool area. I like it a lot. There's a lot of cool stuff to get, although it is pretty challenging if I remember right. So we have some undead hollows, like on spikes and stuff, and also up here, I believe it does lead you to the bonfire before anything bad happens to you. So let's move forward a little bit more. Never mind. I guess it's going to give us some enemies. I could have swore. I thought the bonfire was like right where I'm standing. I guess not. Oh my god. At least our poise is decent enough where we're not getting interrupted anymore. But those guys, these hollows attack where they do that. That flurry of slashing is... I've mentioned this 1,000 times, but they're hitting me so often with it. Okay, let's see. We can go upstairs or we can go through these main doors. I don't believe that we can open this just yet. Does not open this from the, or it does not open from this side yet. Could have swore there was a bonfire right here. Did we pass it? Oh, we did. Yeah, it looks so inconspicuous. Yeah, we definitely want to activate this. I mean, we don't really need to be human for this part. It's very rare that you get invaded. I mean, it wasn't, but it's just this game is so old now that I don't think we're going to get invaded or anything. And I don't really want to waste any humanity, especially when we already have 8 Estus flasks. But yeah, the only area that we can go is up here. Or the only direction that we can go is up here. Want to keep out our shield for everything pretty much. This is why. Okay, got hit by an arrow or something. There's hollows all over the place. Let's hit this guy from down here, hopefully. Get a double kill. Awesome. That guy has hit me like twice already. That's like better than every single other hollow shooting arrows at me we've seen so far. So good for you. But now you die. And here we have a new enemy type. These guys are weird. Obviously, they have a giant, like, horrible boil thing growing on their heads. And what they'll do is they'll do that. Oh, God. How am I getting hit by all this stuff? So they'll do that. Oh, wow. It talks at you just like that? Yeah, so I was going to say, when you kill them, they erupt in, like, a cloud of toxic. And you have to sort of kill them and immediately get away. But that one, it looked like it killed us immediately. So I'm not really sure. Let's go ahead and kindle this bonfire. We're going to probably be using this a lot, so yeah, we need to reverse hollowing number 1. Okay, and we also need to not switch my items, but actually kindle. So I never really realized what, like, twin humanities were for, or you know, why humanities exist, but also twin humanities. Now I realize, because if you use a twin humanity, it allows you to basically reverse hollowing and kindle. Without having to use 2 regular humanities. Let's also level up and put our endurance to 18. And let's move on. So yeah, this place is kind of difficult. There's a particular spot in my mind that I remember being as very, very annoying and challenging. I'll tell you guys what that is when we get to it. Oh! These freaking hollows, they're pissing me off, man. They're getting so many hits on me. Die, both of you. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I'm just playing like crap, honestly. That's what's going on. I'm not really at my best. I really want to get that sword. We probably should have get that. We probably should have gotten that Quelaag sword before we took this on, but it's not necessary. So die. Yep. Go ahead and do that attack like you guys are always doing. They don't do it this often. I swear. Oh my god! If I die to hollows. They don't do that attack this often. I don't know what's going on. Like, you rarely see that attack, at least in the playthroughs I've done before this. But these guys are just doing it, like, every single time we see one. Alright, no more complaining about hollows. These guys should be easy. You didn't pick up this item last time, Soul of the Proud Knight. Nope. Alright, so let's see. Let's two-hand our weapon and hit this guy. And immediately get away. And he lives with, like, what? 1 HP? That's what it looks like. Alright, so die. Hey, yeah, and you just get toxicked. So we need some blooming purple moss clumps. I don't know if we have any or not. There we go. Yeah, these guys are a huge pain in the ass. I could have swore there was a way. Maybe you have to kill them from the back. I don't know, but they're a lot more trouble than they're worth, obviously. Okay, so we can go to the left or we can go up here. Let's go up here first. Okay, we have another one of these guys. Oh, and they shoot fireballs. I don't remember that. Oh, yeah, I think what we want to do is backstab them. But they will shoot, like, poison mist out. Okay, yeah, you come over here. Come on. And die. Can't believe that didn't hit me, but that's okay. This guy's in the worst possible position ever to get backstabbed. Come on. Do something. There we go. And we can backstab him. And we should be invincible. That's what you need to do. Yeah, you basically just need to backstab them because you'll be invincible to the animation when they die. Frame rate just dropped there for a second. Not really sure why. Let's go into this room. There is an item over there, but someone chased me. No, you bastard. Don't hit me off. Okay. Can we run and jump into that alcove? Because there is an item. Let's see. It's going to be a hard jump. Yeah, I don't think we could. I didn't think that we could. Okay, I'm hearing some horrible noises downstairs. Probably another one of these. Oh, yeah, these albino rats. So, yeah, for some reason, this area has, like, albino rats as opposed to just regular rats. Or maybe they're just snowed on. I don't think so, no, because they're white. They might not be albino, but they're just white as opposed to black or gray. Okay, so we're done down here. I think we just got a soul, right? I didn't even pay attention to what item we just grabbed. I hear some more shuffling. Sounds like something's outside here. Alright, let's go this way. Hopefully we can get to that item through the back. But there are definitely some enemies over here. I can hear them walking around. Yeah, there they are. Okay, let's not get comboed like we've been doing. See, they're doing it every single time. Oh my god, he kicked! Die! Jesus. The Let's Play where the hollows are doing the most damage. I cannot believe it. Like, Vana always kicks when I don't want him to kick. Alright, no more complaining. We're complaining too much. I realize that. I'm very perceptive of that. Okay, so I think we can jump down here to that item. But is there anything else that we can do from up here? There's an item all the way down there, but we can't get to it from here, I don't think. Oh, and there's actually an item over here that I almost missed. Another soul, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and drop down to here. What do we have? Dried finger. Interesting. So I think that... Oh, one of these things already. Okay. Can we plunging attack that? No, we cannot. Get away from it! Yeah, so this is a new enemy type. What is weird is that it would appear that we can't backstab it. That's not what's weird. What's weird is that one of these things exists. I believe only one exists in, Can we not backstab these things? Anything that vaguely resembles a humanoid, usually you can backstab. Oh! But, oh yeah, I figured. So they jump on your head and then they peck the crap out of you. Let's use an Estus flask. Man, I'm playing like, I'm playing terribly for this episode and the past episode. I realize that. Alright, let's kill this thing. Jesus. Die. I said die. Okay, what I was saying was one of these things, and only one, exists in Dark Souls 2, but it's actually an NPC, and it helps you make boss weapons, which is interesting. Alright, so that dried finger we picked up is a weird item. I believe if you use it, it like stops temporarily people from being able to invade you. I don't think I've ever used it, though, so that's why I'm kind of murky on the subject. Okay. What we want to do is basically kill as many things as possible without having to go back to the bonfire, because this whole area is particularly annoying to have all of the enemies respawn. So let's backstab you. This is like an enemy from Resident Evil. Oh, we have another one, of course. Alright, let's back. No! That's okay, he's not dead. Yeah, I guess backstabbing is the only way to kill these things without having them toxic you. Oh! Come on, backstab, give it to me. There we go. I mean, that's not true. Obviously, you can use a ranged attack as well, but we don't have any ranged attacks at our disposal just yet. Okay, let's see. We have a hollow to the right there who's firing arrows, so let's end his miserable life. Not really, though, considering they're undead, and we'll just come back. But you know what I mean. Yeah, this is another place where people will jump up from the edges of walls and stuff. Okay, so yeah, I do remember this room having a ton of these boil guys. Anything in these barrels? Nothing. Let's see, we can go upstairs or we can go outside. Let's just take a quick peek outside. Oh, hello there. Yeah, it's really good to be able to listen to this stuff because in this game, so many things will sneak up on you, like this guy right here. Okay, large soul of a proud knight. So many souls. I don't want souls. In the distance there, if the camera will work with me, you can see some hulking monstrosity. Alright, let's see. Let's go back this way and let's go upstairs, actually. Don't want to miss any items. There's a lot of cool items in this section, which is why if you've never completed this, since it is optional, you're missing out on some cool stuff. Okay, let's see. Have we been in here? I believe we have. Does it want me to run and jump over there? It looks like that's the only way to get to that item, so let's just see if we can do that. Probably not going to work. Never mind. Worked perfectly. Another soul. Ooh, cool. Alright, let's see. There's also a ladder over there, but there's also a door here. So let's go through here just to see where this is going to take us to another item we would have missed if we went down the ladder. Egg vermifuge. I don't think we've picked up that yet. So basically what that is... Have I mentioned this? Because we have been near Quelaag where those guys are with the eggs on their backs, and I said not to kill them because it'll ruin Covenant standings. Basically what happens, if you get hit by those egg guys enough times, I think it's the egg guys, not the maggots that come out of them when you kill them. If you get hit by them enough, basically like you'll get infected with a parasite. That parasite will take up half of your souls. Yeah, I see you, dude. Nice try. The parasite will take up half of your souls, but like after it consumes like 100,000, I think, it transforms. You get an egg thing on your head, and basically your kick animation gets changed to a worm popping out of your head and like attacking someone. I think it does a tiny bit of damage, but it just basically increases the range of your kick. And the whole reason I'm saying this is because that egg vermifuge will cure you of that parasite. But it's a very rare item. There's only like 2 or 3 in the game, I believe. So die, albino rat. Here we have a chest. Let's take a look at its chain. It is indeed looped. Inside we have the painting guardian. I was trying to say painted, but it came out like painting. The painted guardian set. Yeah, so that's what they're called. Okay, let's see what's back here. Yeah, I remember this area. This area has absolutely nothing in it. And I was like, why can this area exist? There has to be something. But I don't think there is. I think there's absolutely nothing in that area for some reason. But yeah, basically you can come down here and get the painted guardian set. I also hear something wheezing above me. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. So I think that we've gotten rid of all of the loose ends pretty much, except for one direction. I may be wrong, but let's go this way nevertheless. So we went to the right the last time, or the left. Yeah, so we want to go this way. So that's where we were. That's where that weird area is. Let's see. We want to hold off on going to the left for now, I guess. Yeah, let's go all the way to the top of this. Okay, so we have more of these bird creatures. Let's knock that off. Yeah, that doesn't get dealt like any falling damage at all, which is terrible. Why do I get dealt a ton, but these birds don't? I think these are called harpies. Alright, so obviously we have to be careful here because these things will knock me off, as well as dealing damage to me. No! Okay, do it again. Oh, no you don't. Knock you off. They can fly though, so even though we knock down that one... Oh, jeez. Okay, even though we knock down that one, you can still come up and hit me, I think. Oh, this is very precarious. I don't want to fall. Alright, good. Do we have any more? Just a crow. That's fine. Alright, so we're at the top of the painted world of Ariarmis. And here we're going to have the red sign soapstone, which I believe I've talked about before. Basically, you can place that down and have other people in other worlds summon you in with the goal of fighting you. And with that, we're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. In the next one, we will continue on in the painted world of Ariarmis. This is not really like a big area. In fact, over in the distance there, that's the final area of the game. But there is a lot of stuff that we haven't done, and we'll do that in the next one. I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Thank you.